I'd like to welcome you to the 2014 Virtual Learning Conference, a taped presentation for you on the state of the School of Business at Harrison College. My name is Greg Shiffley, National Dean of the School of Business, and I am also an instructional coach for our online team of business, finance, marketing, and logistics instructors. And I'm excited to present to you today what is going on in the School of Business. What does the School of Business look like now in 2014? Essentially, we've gone through a process of consolidating the degree programs that are offered, and what you can see now is where we are at with this consolidated list, and I'll touch on that a little bit more later, but right now you can see we have accounting associates and bachelors, we have the accounting assistant diploma, administrative professional associates, business management associates and bachelors, hospitality management we're excited about just recently coming over under the School of Business. More on that later as well. Human resources, associates, bachelors, leadership certificate, logistics, which is relatively new to the School of Business, and we have some exciting news there as well. And then the office assistant diploma. The nice thing about the School of Business, given the long-standing history at Harrison College, it's offered at nearly all our campuses, a great majority of the campuses that we have, from Anderson all the way to Terre Haute. It is offered online and is offered over in Ohio as well. So we've got multiple locations and appreciate all the work that's being done at those locations, rolling up to our entire School of Business. As you can see, there's numerous professional electives that are included under the School of Business umbrella. Accounting, business, CPU, fashion, finance, HR, hospitality management now. We have keyboarding, leadership, logistics, management, marketing, and project management. What you can see there is just a great variety of classes for students who seek their professional electives in. The size of the school has remained relatively similar in the last couple of years. As of last quarter, the School of Business had just over 1,000 students, 1,013, and represented 22% of the total Harrison College. We reorganized the Business Curriculum Committee in 2013, and we've been doing some fantastic work there, and I want to highlight the 2014 members of what we call the BCC, the Business Curriculum Committee. This group of volunteers is from a wide variety of campuses, is led by our outstanding chair, Leslie Elkin from Evansville. She's the business program coordinator at Evansville and has just done a superb job of leading this team to tackle all the issues that come up for us as we make changes and try to make improvements ongoing in the School of Business. Additionally, we have Rachel Miller, Vincent Darlich, Sandra Borisenko, Joachima Hiller, and Trunis Goggins. And again, you can see what the intention there was to have some fantastic people, representatives that are the voice of the faculty and staff at Harrison College and represent the different opinions and input that is out there throughout all Harrison College in the School of Business. And I think we've really accomplished that in terms of getting excellent diversity of thought and input from this group. It does also include myself as National Dean and Matt Arnold from Instructional Development. That's more from a communication efficiency standpoint. We are non-voting members. Obviously, make recommendations and input. But what you can see here with having Matt specifically involved is a greater communication, a faster and more efficient communication between the curriculum committee and our instructional development group. Matt has done a great job of participating and communicating and keeping that pipeline open, and we've really benefited from that ongoing. Really, to summarize what the mission of the Business Curriculum Committee is, it's reviewing all those ticket submissions that come through from faculty in terms of ideas for positive change to our curriculum, recommending and voting on School of academic endeavors, so anything in our School of Business relating to academic changes, serving as a voice for all our faculty and staff in terms of representation and representing, as I mentioned earlier, all the different campuses and roles, whether it be faculty, business program coordinators, staff, administration, etc. We're really trying to provide new directions, positive change, and input on our future vision. I want to move to what we have been working on recently and some of the accomplishments. The ongoing program review for business and accounting programs. Recall that this started in 2012. It's been a monumental effort to look at our business and accounting degrees. What we're talking about there is 4 degree programs, 2 for business management associates and bachelor's, and 2 for accounting associates and bachelor's. And we decided that be our starting point, given its size and some crossover similarities. That's where we would start with the program review, a subset of all the degree programs that we have in the School of Business. So we completed the initial design changes through significant input, benchmarking, really taking another group of faculty meetings that took place in terms of, what are some of the changes that you would like to see that we're hearing from outside employers, that we're seeing in the field, other changes, and doing some gap analysis on some changes that we should make to our program ongoing. There was also a large effort in terms of curriculum mapping, taking a look at, from the highest level of program objectives all the way down to the specific class lessons and assignments. Also looking at how the essential competencies are carried out from a general education standpoint in each one of the classes as well. So after completing all that initial work, what we have been calling our 2015 vision for business and the business and accounting program really were finalized at the very end of 2014 in December. Prior to that, I want to be clear that we did we gave multiple opportunities to a variety of thought leaders inside Harrison College for another look after this first cut was developed for these 4 programs. Obviously, we went through the curriculum committee. We also went out to all the business program coordinators at each one of the campuses to communicate the initial design to faculty and try to assimilate all the feedback and make final changes that, like I said, concluded at the end of 2013. So where are we at now, given that that was finalized at the end of 2013, actually in December? Well, we still have 4 degrees remaining for the business and accounting programs, 2 in each. And to highlight some of the major changes that are part of the new curriculum structure that will be implemented hopefully in 2015, we really try to create a more robust accounting degree, both at the associate's and bachelor's level. Specifically, we added 2 more accounting classes on the bachelor's level, and we sought to take another look at the accounting capstone and make that class more robust and more representative of applying the skills garnered throughout the curriculum onto real life scenario situations and bringing it all together as you would typically find with capstone. Moving on to the business degrees, we're very excited about creating what we call concentrations for the associate's degree and specializations for the bachelor's degree. And essentially what we mean by this is some folks may be more familiar with the term having a minor in a degree. That's essentially what this effort was all about. We did consolidate degrees in the last year. So, for example, we are no longer offering a business finance degree or a business marketing degree. But what we have done in this new setup is to create consolidations or concentrations and specializations in different functional areas of business. And that's where the excitement comes from. We're going to have concentrations in finance, in HR, in marketing, in project management, and office technology. And on the bachelor's level, we're going to have specializations in finance, HR, marketing, and project management. Essentially what that means is to the students, they can select from a preset list of professional electives in those functional areas and develop a more detailed understanding and proficiency in those areas if they so choose to concentrate or specialize in those areas. We think this will be exciting for the students to choose their path and also still have the choice of if they want to remain a generalist and get a little bit of everything, they can do so and not have that specialization or concentration. So a lot of flexibility built into the program. We think there's a lot of benefits to this effort. And so that's one of the biggest things that we're excited about with the 2015 program. We're also considering down the road other concentrations or specializations such as IT and or entrepreneurship / small business. So it offers the opportunity for continual change down the road. We also, as I told you, looked at some of the gaps that we had and hearing from advisory boards throughout all our campuses. We went to address those gaps head on. and some of the new classes that you'll see in these programs are also exciting. The first of which I'll talk about is business communication, a communication class that we specifically address students being able to hit the ground running upon graduation in their first employment, to be able to, for example, write effective and efficient memos, be able to summarize data analysis in a proper format, really looking at the application of communication in the business environment. We were hearing that this was a need from our advisory boards, and we really addressed it head on. We also wanted this program to be looking forward in terms of potential seeking of accreditation from ACBSP, the Accrediting Council of Business Schools and Programs, something that we aspire to, if possible, in the future. And thus we looked at those standards, and that was another factor in our changing the curriculum. And one of the things that we wanted to do was get global business down to the associate's level. Previously had been at the bachelor's level, but we wanted to move it down. It's a global society. Students need to be understanding this, and we're going to reorganize that class and bring that earlier into the curriculum. For many of the degrees also, we instituted a personal finance class, which was very well received from folks and faculty in terms of the need that's there for understanding, not only in the business world, but also from a personal standpoint, personal management standpoint, and success for the students moving forward. Social media has exploded, and we wanted to make sure our e-business class had greater integration of the concepts and the impact and the need to be aware of social media's effect on business moving forward. And we did a better job of specifying specific general education classes that we believe business students need to have as a part of their degree program. So we were more specific on those general education classes. Looking ahead, again, we really do want to proactively seek the ACBSP accreditation if possible in the future. We're seeking ongoing curriculum improvement within classes that even stayed the same, and we're really excited about these changes in the future ahead. What's the latest on 2015 business accounting? Well, we do have some progress to report. All 4 programs have been approved for the state of Ohio. That happened in March. We also have all 4 business accounting programs approved for the state of Indiana in March. We're just waiting for the final confirmation of the complete set of approval. And we are now in the process of getting together applications for ACICS approval and want to submit those in the next couple of weeks. Our goal remains to implement the program in January 2015. Really focusing on the continuous improvement cycle through the School of Assessment plan. Really, it deals with internal and external measures that we commit to utilize for evaluating doing what we say we intend to do. The external measures that we have in the School of Business are a variety of surveys, course evaluations, student engagement, employers, feedback, graduate surveys. Then we also obviously have placement rates, advisory board feedback has been outstanding, and will continue to be a great sounding board of, what our employers want from all business graduates. And if and when we pursue and hopefully receive accreditation that we intend to go for, see that would also include some external measuring of our programs, but that is yet to be determined. Internal measures that we have for the program include two major components. One is comprehensive examination. These are somewhat cumulative in nature in 8 classes that would provide benchmark at the associate's and bachelor's level to see how students are progressing against the objectives that we've put forth. Similarly, but in a different fashion, the second big piece is project-based assessments. Again, selecting specific classes that would have a project incorporated into the class and be utilized for comparing student progress and application of concepts as they progress throughout the program with these projects. Again, all this would be done as well in coordination with the general education assessment plan, where we're also, as we would with any student at Harrison College, evaluating the mastery of essential competencies ongoing. We are looking to begin a specific collection of this data that's mentioned there in the summer of this year. So we're beginning to tackle that as we move forward, and look forward to the collection of this data, the review of it, with the ultimate goal of improving our program. Other news, we have 2 programs that will be doing what we would call non-substantial reviews in the near future, one of which is logistics. And Columbus, Ohio campus has been doing some great work to look at our logistics program and to get input from thought leaders in the community on potential what we would call more minor changes to our curriculum, and to put that forth this year. So we're excited about that. We've just recently brought on a new faculty member in the logistics arena. We're obviously excited about that. So we're hoping for some big news and some growth in the logistics degree program as we move forward. Additionally, I mentioned earlier that hospitality management is now transitioned fully to the School of Business, and that's been successful, and now we want to look at ways to grow that program. But we're excited to have that under the business umbrella, and Joachima Hiller is doing some excellent work in the hospitality management program, and we look towards growth there as well, and a program review in 2014. Really, all of this that has been mentioned and gone over today is about building on the Harrison College legacy of excellence in the School of Business, and we are striving every day to make improvements to the curriculum, to our offerings to students, and we're really excited about the future given the changes that we're making and what we aspire to this year and into 2015. So I just want to take the opportunity as well to thank all the efforts of the business faculty, staff, and all the associated functional groups that work with us on a daily basis to make all the positive change possible. And I want to thank you for your time in coming in today to the virtual learning conference. getting caught up on the state of the school business for early 2014. Thank you very much. Have a great day.